YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today doing another PSA reveal, Pokemon order. This one has been gone way more than a year, but it got back. And it is 119 or 118 cards, I can't remember. But we've got Pokemon packs in the background. We got Chunky Pikachu on hand. We've got Captain Pikachu. There he is. Captain Pikachu on hand. To help keep bad grades away. So let's go. This was the light box, so there's probably not a full box of cards here. Hopefully we see graded slab, no non-graded things. So this is a blind reveal. We're going to take a look at the cards and see if we can guess the grades. We got paperwork. We got PSA advertisements. No bonus PSA card saver this time. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be opening it from the bottom here. Alright. Alright, here we go. Exciting. Okay, so first card. Adjust the light a little bit here. Wow, back looks really good. Oh, Blastoise Gx. Full art. This is a promo card. Alright, it does look a little bit thick on this left side. So, I think it's between a 9 and a 10. So it could go either way. I'll say a 10. Nah, centering's off too much. I'll say 9. Yeah, PSA 9. That's not a shocker. So, there. Oh, over here you'll see like the PSA pop numbers. That means, like, for instance, that card where it said PSA 9 pop, whatever. That means that's how many PSA 9s of that card exist. And then down here is like recent card prices of that card that have sold for. And this one, it looks a little bit thicker on this side, but the edges of the card look really nice. Ah, Raichu. Full art GX card. It looks a little bit thinner on top. So this is another one that's kind of like, I think it's between a 9 and a 10. I think this one could squeeze out 10 though, because it doesn't look as off-centered as that last one. Now we got the 9. So a couple PSA 9s to start off. Okay. Okay, this one definitely thicker on top. I see a little white speck there. Charizard Gx. This is like the Detective Pikachu promo Charizard, like real life looking Charizard, CGI Charizard. Kind of an ugly Charizard, but it is a cool card. It's more unique. But the front looks pretty good. This could get a possible 10. I'm gonna say 10. PSA 9. All right. Okay, off to a little bit of a disappointing start, but it's all right. Now the back of that card looks perfect. And a Charizard, Mega Charizard EX. Yeah, that looks like it. Slam dunk, easy 10. Centering looks good. Edges are perfect. Yeah, easy 10. An 8. This is going to be one of these orders. I can already tell. I don't get it. I mean, that looks way better than those 9s. I don't. Okay. Must be something I can't see. Okay, so there's definitely a little bit of wear in that bottom corner. Definitely up there. up there. So a lot of wear on the edges. Ah, an old Charmander base set. That's just a, looks like tape residue or something on the bottom of my slab. It looks a little bit off center on the front, but I would say this is like 7. Oh, that one got an 8. So, you know, how in the world is this an 8 and this is an 8? I don't get it. I mean, you saw the backs. Back, perfect. Back, plenty of edge wear. And I mean, this is a 25-year-old card. This card is, 22-year-old card. 23-year-old card. This one, Evolutions. I mean, just pack fresh card. I don't get it, man. Just some of the grades just don't make sense sometimes. All right, next box. But that is a pretty strong grade on the. I think that's overgraded. So, kind of willy-nilly here in the early goings. Okay, next little stack here. Alright, the back of this card. Again, looks, the edges are perfect. It is thicker on this side than that side. Ooh, Celebi. This is amazing rare. Now, centering on that, looks pretty good. That looks like a 10. Hey, our first PSA 10. The old Celebi Amazing Rare. Okay. Okay, definitely thicker on top. There's probably several Amazing Rares in a row here, if I was going to guess. Definitely not centered on the back. Ah, Rayquaza. Now again, this one, the front centering looks pretty good. I mean, looking at the front, I'd guess this might be a 9 though. It's not perfect centering. Oh, that one got the 10. So we squeeze a 10 out on, I think this is the first time I've gotten this card as a PSA 10. So that's nice. All right. A little bit thicker on this side, on the back, but the edges look good. Zacian. That looks very well centered on the front. An amazing rare. These are from Vivid Voltage, by the way. I'm going to guess 10. Yep, PSA 10. If the Rayquaza got one, that one should have got one. Okay. This one, definitely thicker on the bottom. And a little bit thicker on this side. Edges are clean. Raikou. Now this one, definitely thinner on top than the bottom. So this is probably a 9. Yep, PSA 9. That didn't look like a 10. Just looking at it. Alright, centering on this one looks very good on the back. Edges look great. Jirachi. Centering on the front looks good as well. That looks like, this is the most 10 one of these that I've seen. Yeah, PSA 10. Strong 10. Okay, this one has some definite edge wear in these bottom corners. Maybe a little white tip there. I mean, not wear, but just white tips on the edges. Oh, Shining Ho-Oh. Centering looks great. I love that card. This is one of the, this is from the Shining Legends Elite Trainer box. The Shining Ho-Oh. That one looks like a 9. Oh, got the 8. Man, they're taking off for, their grading scale is crazy on modern cards all of a sudden. Like, just any type of tiny little imperfection is knocking it down. Back looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit thin on that side. Raichu. Evolutions Holo. We all know these are impossible to grade. Now I don't see print lines in this. And the centering looks okay. Can we get an Evolutions Raichu as a PSA 10? A 9. Now that's a strong 9. Because you almost always have printing lines somewhere. I wonder if they're like predisposed to see a Evolutions Holo and say, you cannot give this a 10. It has to be 9 or below. I wonder that sometimes. Because you see tons and tons of the Charizards that people have graded, and they look great, and they get 9s and 8s almost every time, whether they have printing lines or not. There's a little bit of wear in that bottom corner. This one. The Ninetales. Evolutions. Now this looks off-centered on the front, so I think the best possible grade this could get is a 9. Yep, PSA 9. Yeah, just because of centering. And this is another one. Oh, there is a printing line there as well, so probably got lucky to get a 9. Nice card. Evolutions, by the way, one of the all-time most graded sets. Even more cards from Evolutions have been graded than even like Hidden Fates. Crazy. Okay, a little white tip up there in that corner. I mean, it's a set that came out when the grading frenzy was in full force. So, lots of people grading this stuff. And the back doesn't look very smooth. It looks like not a real smooth. Oh, this is a Charizard. If I remember right, this did not have a printing line. Yeah, it does. Right there. I don't know if you can see the printing line. Maybe you can see it a little bit there. But anyway, it is off-centered also. So this can't get a 10. So I'm gonna guess I usually get 9s on these because they're usually pretty good shape. Got an 8. I guess with the centering and printing line, they took off 2. But beautiful card. It's not the full bleed Holo one. But well, they're not giving away cheap grades on this order. I can tell already. All right, a little bit of, there's definitely some wear on this edge. There's a little bit in that corner, definitely thinner on this side. So there are some issues with this card. The Pikachu Cracked Ice from Evolutions. This one you had to get in a theme deck. I'm guessing this is maybe a 9. It's definitely not a 10. PSA 8. Can't really argue that with the. There's several little issues, but this is a really strong 8. This one, a little bit of edge wear there. A little bit of white tips on that corner. Definitely thin on that side. Thick on this side over here. And it's the Mewtwo Cracked Ice Holo. Now this Pikachu and Mewtwo did not have holos in Evolutions. That's why I like these. So they have the Cracked Ice Holos, and I like Cracked Ice Holos. The front looks really good. I think this might be a smidge better than the Pikachu. It could squeeze out a 9. Yep, PSA 9. On the Mewtwo Cracked Ice. Okay, the back of this card, there's a scratch back there on that corner. On the back of the card. I don't know if you can see that. And white, big white tip. So, this is probably a card I should not have sent. There's a white tip there too. Wow, and it's an Evolutions. Doug Trio. I love these reverse rares though. I mean, reverse holos. And it is rare. with that scratch, it could get a 7. I think it might get an 8 though. Yeah, PSA 8. I didn't look at that back close enough. Alright, so they do look at the back of the cards, guys. Not as picky as the front of the card, but they do look at the back. Alright, this one, definitely a little edge wear right there. I don't know if you can see that. I don't remember seeing lots of edge wear on my cards. But obviously I don't look at them as close as I should. At least I didn't back when I was doing these. But yeah, there's definitely some edge wear in that back. Centering looks okay. A Poliwrath reverse holo. And if you don't get these as 10s, it's going to be tough to get even. Okay, so these cards cost me $10 a piece to grade because I got them in way back in the old days. It's going to be tough to get $10 out of this card. So, unless it's a 10. If it's a 10, it's a win. If I was going to sell it, I'll probably keep this one. But it looks like with that edge wear, it's probably not going to get a good grade. I'm going to guess an 8. Yep, PSA 8. That looks cool though, in the reverse. And those look good slabbed. There's a little bit of a tip there. Edges look way better on that one. Clefairy. Like this card in a regular holo is, I don't think there has been a PSA 10 yet. Just very tough. Now that looks like a PSA 10. I think that's a reverse holo PSA 10. An 8. Okay. I don't see that being an 8. So, okay. You definitely see inconsistencies from order to order. There's no doubt. I'm just saying. But I can't really complain much because my last order was really good. So I was due to get a little bit of a stricter grader this time. Alright, thicker on top. There's little white tips on the top. Definitely one there. See, the back of this looks worse than that Clefairy that got an 8. Ah, Hitmonchan. Reverse holo. I think it's a 9. 8. Boy, these are not going to ever be worth much as 8s. Not that I really care about what cards are worth. I shouldn't even mention that, but you do want your card to be as worth as much as possible, you know, naturally. The back of that card looks really good. Maybe a little bit of a corner issue there. Centering looks good. The Machamp reverse holo from Evolutions. I'm not going to guess this gets a 10, but it looks way better than a couple of those that got 8s. Yeah, that one's a 9. They're not going to be giving out 10s on these. Definitely some edge wear in that bottom corner. A little bit there. Centering looks okay. Raichu. So we've got the regular holo and the reverse holo. See, the reverse holos look great. I have to dig out that other Raichu and show them side by side. Oh, that looks like to me that's like a possible 10. An 8. Wow. Okay. Okay, there's the other Raichu. The full holo, not full holo, the regular holo got a 9. So without thinking about what grade they got, which one do you like better? Put down in the comments. The regular holo Evolutions or the reverse holos? Yeah, you still gotta go with the regular holo, I think. But the reverse holos in this set are really nice. Nicely done. Man, it seems like the reverse holos, at least from what I'm seeing, those are harder to grade than the full holos, or I keep calling them full holos, regular holos. So we got a little bit of a white tip there. It's definitely thicker on bottom. Yeah, thicker over here too. So centering on the back, not good. Charmander. Yeah, this one's no better than the other ones. I'm gonna say a 9. That one got a 10. That makes no sense. I mean, there's white tip, white tip. Well, this is just a piece of dust in there. But still, centering is off. Now we got the 10. I don't know, man. Okay. Definitely some corner issues. There's definitely, like, that looks like it's been played. A lot of whitening on these bottom corners. Yeah, this has been played as a card. Pikachu Libre. See, now, this is a card that I actually bought from Cardinal Gaming. So I'm finally starting to get some of the cards I bought from Cardinal Gaming back that I sent in for orders to PSA. Pikachu Libre. Unfortunately, it has been played. Now I look at it in the slab. So I think the best it could get is an 8. Really cool artwork. But I don't remember this being. I don't think they said it was near mint. I think they said it was like light play. Yep, PSA 8. So that's the best that could have got. That's not a bad grade, honestly. It looks good. And we're gonna stop there with part 1. Looks like the 8s are running away with this order. So stay tuned for more videos. And these are modern cards. There's a lot of vintage cards in this order coming up. All right, stay tuned for more videos later.